Well, good morning, Julie.
Morning, Glenda.
We are super excited to be here once again on another Wednesday morning to bring you a Wednesday webinar. Today is October 25th, and Julie Grummetz and myself, Glenda Robichaux, are going to guide you through an experience of I have my oils, now what? So we hope that you will find some valuable nuggets of information today. Just to get us started with our agenda, kind of our same format that we follow every week. We're going to touch briefly on our amazing promotions that are still going for October. We're going to touch briefly on the holiday guide. Just one more shout out to let you know that the new products are available for purchase now. And then we will get to our amazing topic of I have my oils, now what? And then we'll close with upcoming events. Julie, do you want to take away our promotions?
I would love to. I'm so excited about these promotions. They have been just the highlight of the month this month. doTERRA has put out an amazing trio of essential oil blends. If you haven't been exposed to Citrus Bliss, Balance, and Serenity yet, they were part of the original mood management system that doTERRA had started with, and they are gorgeous. Very, very well blended oils that can really set the tone for the day. So Serenity is a great relaxing blend. Balance is a tremendous grounding blend. And Citrus Bliss is it's an invigorating blend. I really love to think of that one as sunshine in a bottle. It really does brighten my day. And this month, if you put in a 200 PV order, you actually get all three of those 15 milliliter bottles for absolutely free. And that 200 PV order can either be an enrollment order, a LRP, or just a standard order. And there's a limit of 4 per household. So if you had already ordered yours, but realized that you needed to order some more stuff, absolutely take advantage and get another trio, because they can make excellent Christmas gifts, or in my opinion, it's never a bad idea to have a backup.
I agree with you. They're amazing and very timely too for holidays.
Mm-hmm. This is one of my favorite oils. Ginger is 10% off this month, and it's something that I absolutely love to use to hold off my tummy issues. I love it in a hot cup of water with lemon, or a glass of sparkling water with lime. It's just a great flavor enhancement, and it really does help to soothe any nausea, gas, bloating. But the other really cool thing about ginger is that it's warming. So this time of year, when it's starting to get cold outside, it's a great oil to add to the bottom of your feet or up your spine. It's also amazing for muscles.
The holiday stuff. This holiday stuff looks amazing. It becomes available on November 1st. They have so we have Holiday Joy every year. They've added a new Holiday Peace blend, which I can't wait to smell. There's also a really cool diffuser, some beautiful bamboo boxes for storing your oils. This really cute little clutch that comes with a blend that they don't sell called Beautiful, which also smells amazing. So make sure that you get a chance to look at this guide and be ready on November 1st. If history repeats itself, things will sell out fast. So be ready to hop on and buy as soon as you can on November 1st or the 2nd. November 1st. Set a reminder on your phone.
Yep, and this is where you'll find your stuff. So if you're on the new website, you'll find it under special offers. I believe on the old website, it also has a special offers segment, right, Glenda? Do you remember?
Yeah, it does. Yep.
Yeah. So once you hop on, you'll have an opportunity to dig around a little bit and be able to find it.
Woo!
Products! So Minneapolis's post-convention tour is coming up next month. It's actually not until November 14th. And they were kind enough to allow us to order our new products either as a kit ahead of time or individually. And so they are available now. I believe that the yoga oils can only be ordered as a trio, but everything else is available now. If it says that you can't add it to your loyalty rewards order, or if you have to hit ship now, that just means that you can't add it for future purchase because they're wanting to make sure that they have enough in stock for the purchases that are going out today. So be sure to hit that ship now button if you want to get your new products. And same goes for the holiday items. You're going to have to hit the ship now button. It's not going to be something you'll be able to put in there for future purchases. However, you can, if you order it on your loyalty rewards order and hit ship now or process now, you will be able to earn points on those orders.
Which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Very generous. So let's dive in. So maybe you've been with doTERRA for a while. Maybe you're just getting started with doTERRA. And maybe you're sitting there with all these beautiful bottles going, I have my oils, now what? We're hoping to help you clear up some of that confusion, give you some ideas on how to use them, how to get more, and all that fun stuff.
So congratulations. You've taken this journey and you have chosen to dive into the world of doTERRA. What does that mean for you? You are now holding in your hands this absolutely precious commodity. And I'm not sure if the person that introduced you to doTERRA had taken the time, or sometimes we take the time and it's just not fully understood initially, the absolute beauty and importance that is doTERRA's standard. doTERRA had recognized the lack of standard in the essential oil world, and they really wanted to raise the bar. In the essential oil world, not all oils are created equally. There are 4 grades of essential oils out there on the market. The first one is synthetic grade, and that's typically what you'll find in your room sprays and your shampoos, your body lotions, the air plugins that you can find at your grocery store. And that is filled with chemicals. It's created in a laboratory, and your body absolutely does not know what to do with it. Oftentimes, if you find people that are sensitive to scents, it's typically that they're sensitive to the synthetic laboratory created scents, and your central nervous system says, no, don't do that. So we want to steer away from anything synthetic. The second standard out there on the market is the GRAS standard, and this is what the government has deemed safe for human consumption. However, I don't know if you guys follow along with other things that the government is deeming safe for human consumption, but I'm not really certain that that standard is good enough for me. It is something that, like I said, they've deemed safe to internally ingest, that they might put into toothpaste or chewing gum. They might put it into that like imitation peppermint extract or imitation vanilla extract, but it's not going to have any therapeutic values whatsoever. The third component out there on the market is your therapeutic oils. Now, these are oftentimes what you'll find in your health food store on their shelves. And this is something that people have used for years. However, because there is no governing body in essential oils, there are no standards for those therapeutic oils. So unfortunately, what some companies will do is they will put on their label 100% pure ... and it doesn't necessarily have to be. Some oil companies will fill their bottles with other essential oils because they can do so cheaper, and it smells similar or it smells nice, but it's not going to have the same therapeutic values. And so doTERRA recognized this lack of standard in the industry, and they went forth and put forth this huge effort to create certified pure therapeutic grade standing. And what that means is that when you see that label on your bottle, every single bottle, every liter of every oil gets tested immensely to make sure that not only are there no fillers, no synthetics, but there's also not any mold or mildew that might naturally be residing on the plant that they're taking the oils from. So I want you to be sure that because you signed on to doTERRA, you now are a wholesale customer with doTERRA or a wellness advocate. You have access to the absolute purest oils that are on the market today. Congratulations.
Woohoo! I just felt a woohoo is necessary. We also just wanted to briefly touch again on the 3 ways that you can use essential oils. The first way being aromatic. So putting some oil in a diffuser, putting oil on a cotton ball and setting it on your desk while you work, hanging, sometimes I see them in the back office, sometimes I don't, but they're shaped like a little oil drop, and they're like those little trees that you can hang in your car, but this has no scent on it, and you can put whatever oil you want on it. So aromatic is a great way to use them. Or just taking a drop simply in your palm, rubbing your palms together and inhaling the beautiful aroma. The second way to use them is topical. And with topical use, there's just a few things to keep in mind. Some of the oils are very hot. Cinnamon, oregano, wintergreen can be warming. So those you might want to consider diluting when you apply to your skin. Another thing with topical that I love is that you can use them where you've got an issue. So if you've got some head tension, you can just apply some across your forehead and rub it in. If you've got some digestive issues, you can rub it on your stomach. So it's very, listen to your body and how it responds with where you should put the oils. Something else that I just find that I've been telling everyone lately about using oils topically, and that we've learned over the last few years attending convention, is that essential oils are aromatic compounds. So if you just take some peppermint and put it on your forehead, it is an aromatic compound, so some of it will evaporate and kind of flash off. So it's best to use it with a carrier oil, like fractionated coconut oil, jojoba oil, could use olive oil, anything that you've got on hand. And by using that carrier oil, it's a heavier, without getting real sciencey, it's a heavier oil, so it helps trap the essential oil and helps it penetrate into your skin further. It's also great to dilute oils when using them on children and if you have sensitive skin. But I've just really started to dilute more and more as I use the oils, because doTERRA's quality is so amazing and it's so potent and so pure. You generally only need a drop or two, and diluting it just really helps make it go further. The last way to use essential oils is internally, and this would be specific to doTERRA. You could use them. I love to put citrus oils in my water, like Julie mentioned, using ginger and lime and sparkling water. I like to keep my citrus oils in the kitchen where I get my water. Can also make a little capsule if you feel you've got a little something icky coming on. You could put a couple drops of oregano or lemon in a vegetable capsule and then swallow it like you would a pill. Could also use the oils in cooking. I love to use a little bit of lemon when I'm making salad dressings or putting it over my tuna. My mom makes this amazing orange cake that she puts wild orange in the frosting.
That sounds delicious.
It's delicious.
Now, when you cook with oils, Glenda, is there any particular way that you use the oils when you cook with them, or do you just drop a drop right on into your...
That is a great question, because I find in cooking, I kind of separate them into two kinds. So citrus oils are very forgiving, and if you get a couple drops in, it's going to be fine. So I love to add citrus oils also to salsa, even if it's store-bought salsa, kind of brings it to life again.
Mm.
If I'm using, say, oregano or cilantro, I take a toothpick and stick the toothpick in the bottle and then just drag the toothpick through the food, because those oils are so intense that I've made salsa before and just added a couple drops of cilantro and I couldn't eat it. It was way too intense.
So go
ahead.
I was just gonna say that one of the things that I do when I'm cooking with oils is I will take a little ramekin, a little dish of olive oil or avocado oil, whatever fatty acid oil will complement my food. And then I'll add my essential oil drops to that. And then I will slowly drizzle that through my food so that I can kind of drizzle and taste so that I can get the right flavor amount in there.
That's a great idea. I've never thought of doing that. Another thing with cooking with oils, and this could be a whole webinar all on its own, but let's say you're making spaghetti sauce and you want to add some oregano and basil. You would want to add those last, because if what you're cooking reaches, I want to say it's about 115 degrees, the therapeutic qualities of the oil will burn off. So you'll still have the beautiful flavor, but you won't be getting that added bonus of the therapeutic quality. So it's best to add them last if you're actually heating up whatever you're making.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm. So that's the quick and dirty of the 3 ways to use them. Something else that I come across with, people are so excited, they order some oils, and then I meet with them later and find out that they never open the bottle. It breaks my heart a little bit, because these are precious gifts from the earth. And if you keep the bottles closed, they don't necessarily work. You got to crack the seal. Even if you're not using them topically or internally, just take a smell out of that bottle, because they just smell amazing. So make sure you open them and just start dabbling.
So we find it's important, especially when you are wanting to learn more about your essential oils, to establish a daily routine. When you use oils on a daily basis, that is when you'll really start to fully be able to experience and comprehend the beauty that they offer you. Essential oils are powerful, but they're not necessarily the quick fix that our society is used to. So utilizing them in a regular manner, a regular occurrence, is really how you're going to find the best results. So today we're going to go through a little bit of our daily routines and show you a day in the life of an oiler. So some of the things that I like to start my day off with is when I wake up in the morning and I go to brush my teeth, I will either take my bottle of frankincense and drop a drop directly underneath my tongue, or sometimes I'll put it on my thumb pad and do a thumb press, and that's rubbing the oil right on the roof of my mouth. And I really find that when I do that, I have more mental clarity. That oil gets right up into that limbic part of your brain very, very rapidly when you apply it there. And it really helps to give me a fresh start to my day. So I do that. And then I have recently started really loving a drop of copaiba on top of my On Guard toothpaste. So I'll drop a drop of copaiba. Sometimes if I feel like I need a little extra freshening, I'll do peppermint instead on top of the On Guard toothpaste as I brush my teeth. I love to do the trim shake in the morning, and I like to add some oils to that. I've actually got myself in my kitchen, I've got myself a little smoothie station where I've got my trim shake and my chia seeds, and I've got some extra hemp seed powder. My girls like to add some cocoa or some powdered peanut butter to theirs. And then I've got my oil box. for my smoothie seasonings. So sometimes I'll do cinnamon, sometimes I'll do some of our citrus oils, grapefruit, lime, tangerine, orange. But that really gives me a great start to my day. Cinnamon can really help to balance out your blood sugar levels, so it's a great thing to start your day off with. And then I am a coffee drinker, and I love to add a little bit of coriander or cassia to my coffee. Cassia is a great heating agent, a great warming agent. Again, this time of year, we need to kind of warm our bellies. And coriander is an interesting one. It also helps to balance out the blood sugar levels, but it also helps to take that caffeine that you're receiving in your coffee, and it helps to balance it out and how your body takes it. Does that make sense? So it actually helps to not give you that super high caffeine jolt and then a drop. It helps to kind of balance that out a little bit longer. So I like coriander in my coffee. Just to drop in my frothy milk, because I'm kind of a snob and I make myself in the morning. So then I hop on the diffuser, and one of the really cool things that I've discovered recently is they make these timers that you can use. And so I've got a diffuser in my living room that's actually, it's an ACE diffuser, so the bottle plugs in and I don't have to mess with water or anything. And I've got it on a timer. So every morning it goes on about a half hour before my kids wake up, and then it goes off again when we are typically out of the house and on our way. And then it goes on again about a half hour before we come back. And it goes off again about a half hour before bed. And so I typically like to put in there some citrus oils, some wild orange or citrus bliss, something very uplifting, just to have going on kind of a constant basis in the background of my home. And then if I need something a little bit more, I will start my day off with a little motivate or a little passion. Sometimes I will use In Tune if I really need to get down and dirty and start focusing on some work. But those are kind of the ways that I start my day. And then throughout the day, I have really started appreciating Copaiba, the new fir one, Siberian fir, 1 drop of each and 2 drops of wild orange in a tall glass of water. It is an intriguing flavor. And it really makes me feel very grounded and very together. So I've been really liking that a lot. And then I do massage, and so I'm using oils all the time with my clients. But some of my other dailies for my own personal world are a drop of On Guard on the bottoms of our feet. If we're feeling something coming on, we definitely reach for that. And absolutely the Lifelong Vitality. We take that in the morning, and then the Terrazyme with every meal. And try to remember to take it in the afternoon as well. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes it's hard to get it in twice a day, but so important. And I really do notice a difference when I can. So we do that. And then before bed, we've got Serenity, the Serenity Sleep Gels. I like to add those about a half hour before bed. And then my nighttime diffuser, I have really been loving the Siberian Fir and Copaiba again with lavender and marjoram. Marjoram is kind of my unsung hero. I really do appreciate what it'll do for your digestive and your respiratory and your sleep. And your muscles. You know, it's one of those that I use often. So I would say that is kind of my daily oil usage. I love when people are like, I don't know if I'm going to use oils very much. I say, okay, well, here's my day. I rub it here and I throw it here and I drop it here, and it has become really a lifestyle for me. And what's great is that in living this life, as a mom, I'm able to really encourage my children to take control over their own health issues too. And so when they come to me, I have a headache or I have a stomach ache or I have, I'm really nervous or whatever. It is our daily go-to. And I just find it absolutely amazing that I can offer this to them. So thank you for walking through a day in the life of Julie.
Well, and now I'll share a little bit about mine. It echoes a lot of what you do as well. I love to, the Copaiba oil is amazing, and I've actually been taking a drop of that under my tongue in the morning. My husband even likes that one. He's been going and grabbing it, which he likes the oils, but he doesn't necessarily go and grab them, but he's been grabbing that one. After I shower, I love to put balance on the bottoms of my feet, the base of my spine, the back of my neck. Depending on what I feel like, doTERRA has this great body lotion that's unscented, so you can put whatever oil you want in there. So I like to use that, and then depending on what kind of support my body needs for the day, I might add lavender or geranium. Those are great for the skin. Maybe a drop of patchouli in there or sandalwood. To kind of round out the smell, but whatever moves me that day. Then as I mosey into the kitchen, I love to drink lemon in my water. It's usually either lemon or Slim and Sassy. Those are my two go-tos for water. My mom has been using tangerine oil in her water and loving it. So it's just really nice to have all the citrus oils right there in the kitchen by the water, because then I can pick whatever I feel like for the day. Then, of course, I've got my Lifelong Vitality vitamins, taking with my breakfast. Another way that I use the oils that I really love is I am in love with the doTERRA Touch line, the ones that are in the roller balls. They're already pre-diluted, and I love to have those in my purse and backpack for school, because then I just have them on the go. So they're with me whenever. And in my purse, I always make sure that I have frankincense, On Guard, lavender, deep blue. Got a couple of the emotional oils in there, the peace and the passion. And Digest Then and Breathe. So those are in my purse all the time, because I find that I just use them, especially if I'm in the car and traffic is really bad. I might pull out the peace and throw a little on while I'm sitting there. Or if I have any head tension, peppermint is also in there. I don't know if I said peppermint. But peppermint and frankincense are kind of my go-tos for any head tension while I'm out and about. But I just love having them in my purse. And I'm not afraid to share them either, because the oils are so antibacterial, antimicrobial. I let other people use them. I'm not worried about anything living on that roller ball, because the oils are so potent that they take care of that. Mm-hmm. Another thing that of course, I also have the Ace diffuser, and after Julie's recommendation on getting a timer, definitely going to get one of those. But we have On Guard currently going on in our living room. This summer, I did a blend of equal parts lavender, lemon, and peppermint in our Aroma Ace diffuser, because that helped with seasonal threats. But since we're moving into the fall season and winter season here, I switched it to On Guard. And it's just a beautiful aroma, too, for the home. It's not too overpowering. You know that it's keeping everyone healthy. So I like to diffuse that in the living room. Then in our bedroom at night, I've actually been diffusing a drop of Copaiba with a couple drops of the Siberian fir for sleep. And those two together are just an amazing combo. And I can't wait to try what you said to put in water. Was it 1 drop Copaiba, 1 drop Siberian fir, and 2 drops of wild orange?
Yeah.
I can't wait to try that, because that sounds good.
It's a weird combination, but it's really lovely.
And then as far as, I could spend all day telling you every product of doTERRA's that I use, but when I'm in the bathroom, I've got doTERRA's toothpaste. I totally love their shampoo and conditioner, their body wash, the bars of soap they have, the facial line. So I really incorporate these products into my whole daily routine in kind of every aspect of what I'm doing, if that makes sense. as far as the products that they offer, because they're beautiful and they're not harmful like others on the market today. And they've got essential oils in them and they smell amazing. And then you're just kind of a walking diffuser as you go out into the world. People are like, oh my God, you smell amazing. You're like, yeah, I know. And then they're like, what oil are you wearing? And you're like, about, I can't really remember what I put on today, but I just start listing off oils. So that's always fun. So that's kind of a little sneak peek into my daily routine.
Now, one of the things I forgot to make mention of was my deodorant use. I actually love just the simplicity and the ease of the Clary Calm roller bottle as a daily deodorant. And I really find that it being on my armpits and that close to my lymph nodes, it is very healthy, a very healthy option for me. Mm-hmm. What do you use, Glenda, for that part of your daily routine?
I go back and forth between just using either Intune or Clary Calm and a crystal. One of those crystals that you just wet and rub on.
Cool.
I recently tried something different, which I'll share. This might be TMI, but doTERRA has an amazing mud mask.
Yeah.
And I, with trying to transition to natural deodorants, it was kind of a rocky journey for me. And, the stink sometimes was just more than I could bear. And so I put the mud mask in my armpits, let it dry for a couple of minutes, then got in the shower. And I am amazed at what a difference that has made.
I am so glad to hear your testimony. I've heard of that, but I haven't actually tried it myself.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, this is cool. And why wouldn't you use the mud mask on your armpits? Because on your face, it's helped pulling out impurities. So why wouldn't you want to do that under your armpits too?
Absolutely, because it's all that bacteria is what smells.
Yep. So a little tidbit for you.
Thanks.
Yes.
So Dr. Hill has a daily protocol that he had put together a while back, actually, quite a number of years, shortly after doTERRA came about. And I am so grateful that they brought it out again at convention. So Dr. Hill's daily protocol really helps to follow along with the doTERRA Healthy Lifestyle Pyramid. And at the very base of this Healthy Lifestyle Pyramid is eating right. And I know that we've covered this before, and I'm not going to dive too deeply into this, but when you have a foundation of good nutrition, the rest of your body will absolutely fall into line. The second component of that lifestyle pyramid is exercise. And we've got some amazing products on the line for exercise. Deep Blue, Mito2 Max. Rest and manage stress is our third component there. And again, we've got some amazing components for that. The Balance Oil is going to be amazing for managing stress throughout your day. And then our Serenity is fantastic for that rest at the end of your day to help you get that restful sleep. Toxicity, we need to get the toxins out of our life. Again, using the daily products like Glenda was talking about, the face care, the skin care, the hair care, all of that can really help to reduce in the introduction of other toxins into your world. And then our citrus oils can help to, when you ingest them in water, can help to cleanse the cells of that toxic buildup that they maybe have had. And then self-care. And self-care is basically taking a look at what essential oils can help you with whatever unique health concerns you have. So Dr. Hill's daily routine looks like this. In the morning, apply 2 to 3 drops of Balance to the bottom of your feet. Frankincense underneath the tongue. Take 1 probiotic or the PB Assist with breakfast and the Lifelong Vitality and the Terrazyme with your morning meal. In the afternoon, diffuse or apply your favorite oil for mood management. Take the Lifelong Vitality and the Terrazyme with your afternoon meal. Use citrus oil in water throughout the day. So a drop or two of your orange or your tangerine, lime, grapefruit, bergamot even. Those are all wonderful citrus oils. And in the evening, take Lifelong Vitality and Terrazyme with your evening meal. Diffuse On Guard or take a capsule. And at bedtime, diffuse your favorite oil for relaxation. Take 2 Serenity soft gels 30 minutes before sleep and apply Serenity or cedarwood to the bottom of your feet. So I love this. You know, as you're starting to figure out your own doTERRA journey, starting off with this daily protocol is going to be a really great way for you to dive in and experience doTERRA's oils. And then you can totally start to play around and see what else is going to work for you, what else you enjoy. But this is a really great way to get started when trying to figure out what to do with your oils and how to start your journey.
And Julie, I just want to add too, if this seems daunting to you and maybe your lifestyle isn't as healthy as you want it, maybe just try starting with one thing. So maybe it's just using oils when you wake up. You know, try to make that into a habit. And then when that gets more routine, then maybe do drink citrus oils in your water. Maybe just adding one thing at a time. If this looks too daunting to just dive into this, maybe just try and add one new thing every week and work it into your schedule or routine.
That's a great idea.
Because we get really excited and we think you should just do it all, but
Glenda's the practical one.
Take time to ease into it.
So part of easing into it might be starting a diffuser. Starting a diffuser when you wake up in the morning, throw a drop of your Motivate or a drop of your peppermint in there. It's a great way to get yourself motivated at that like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock slump is put a drop of oil into your diffuser. Again, that Motivate and peppermint, man, those are some amazing oils in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And then at bedtime, I have heard countless numbers of people that are finally able to sleep when they use lavender or Serenity or cedarwood in their diffuser at night. So really don't underestimate the power of the diffuser. They are pretty awesome.
And I just want to make a plug for the Aroma Ace. It's the one on the far left where the On Guard bottle is in. So I've been with doTERRA for almost 7 years, and I just bought this last September. I've had it for a year, and I absolutely love it. So all these little dials on the side, they allow you to set, you know, you can plug it into an additional timer, but I don't have that, so I just have it running off these dials. So I have one of them cranked all the way to 20 minutes. So it's off for 20 minutes, and then I have it on for 5 minutes, which is the top dial, and then that bottom one lets you set how much oil is coming out. So to give you an example, I moved into my house last September, and you know, it's an older house, and it had a little bit of a stink, I'm not gonna lie. And that's when I told my husband, I'm buying this diffuser. And I put a bottle of Purify in it. So I had the bottom dial there cranked all the way to the right. So I had the most oil coming out at that wood because I really wanted to eliminate the funk that was in the house. So I probably went through a bottle of Purify in a week, but you have control over how much oil is coming out. Plus then if you add the added timer that Julie is talking about setting it on when you're really only in the house, you are not going to go through as much oil as you think you will with that diffuser. And what I love about it is that it's kind of like you set it and forget it. You don't have to add water to it. It's not only going to run for a couple of hours, it's going to run all the time. So it's a great one, and I can't wait to get another one for our basement. So that's my little plug.
Yeah, and I'm going to add to your plug. So the Aroma Ace is one that I started with when I started in doTERRA. It's one of the early ones that I got in for my massage studio. And before I got myself a timer to only have it on when I was there, it would end up running all the time. And so sometimes that meant even at night when I was gone. And I have since then been using it for anybody that goes to a hospital, because if you set it for the lowest in output, of oil. And again, only on for 5 minutes or a couple of minutes and off for 20 minutes. If you set it on the lowest setting there, an entire bottle will last you easily a full month, a full 30 days for one bottle. And so when I have friends or loved ones in a hospital, I will oftentimes bring in a bottle that I've mixed of my own with lemon and frankincense. And so the lemon helps to make the frankincense a lot less expensive to use in there. And it really does help to uplift the mood. All of the nurses just absolutely love the aroma. And when you put it on at the lowest setting, it really is not super invasive to everyone around you. But you know, hospitals have that nasty smell about them that is really not pleasant. And so it's a great way to really uplift the mood and cleanse the air of those that you love.
I never even thought about bringing that one. I've brought the petal diffuser, which is the middle one, when I was in the hospital and when my dad has been in the hospital, but I never thought to bring the Aroma Ace. That's genius.
Well, and again, you can set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about having the nurses fill it up every 4 hours or every 8 hours. So with that being said, talking about the two different diffusers here on the right, the one in the middle is the petal, and that is, honestly, Glenda, you chose my 3 favorite diffusers here. The one in the middle, this one only runs for 4 hours, but it is so cute and it's so pretty when the light is on. You can turn the light on or off. It does not flicker, which I like. I don't mind a little ambient light when I sleep, but I do mind the flicker. And so this one does not flicker. I know some of them in the past have, but it's really easy to fill. It's really easy to clean. It's just a really, really nice, easy diffuser and good price point on that. And then the one on the far right, this is our Aroma Light. And forgive me, I don't know for certain if this one is going to be replaced by the Lumo or not, but the Lumo is our newest diffuser, very similar in size and style. The Lumo actually goes for 10 hours and the Aroma Light goes for 8. So if you are interested in having something in your bedroom for the entirety of your sleep period, although I will tell you what I'm finding sometimes is if I can start my 8-hour diffuser an hour before bed instead of at bedtime, then it has stopped its sleepy time oils an hour before I wake up instead of continuing on as I'm trying to wake up, because that's a little trouble for me. But so those are my favorite oil diffusers because I think they're super easy to use and very convenient.
And it's okay to have one in each room of the house.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I think I have one in my sunroom and my kitchen and my parlor. Each of my girls have one in their bedroom. I've got one in my office and one in my bedroom and one in my bathroom.
Ditto.
So I'm a little diffuser crazy, but it is really convenient and it's a great way to just get these oils into your life and start living that doTERRA lifestyle.
So moving right along.
How do you get the best pricing on your orders? So you have taken the plunge. You have got your wholesale membership. Congratulations. And what that membership allows you is it allows you 25% off of everything that you purchase for the next calendar year. There is an additional savings that you can utilize with the Loyalty Rewards program. Now, this is an optional program. You can always order a standard order to continue that 25% off discount. But if you want to get the best value, create yourself a Loyalty Rewards program order for even greater savings. And when you do so, you have the opportunity to receive your free product. So the Loyalty Rewards program is a monthly order that you're setting up. It's an auto ship. However, what's unique about our auto ship is you don't have to set up the same, let me go back one slide for me. You don't have to set up the same products each month. So one month you can order these amazing vitamins. The next month, if all you want is to order a tube of toothpaste, you have that flexibility. So when we had talked initially in the very beginning of our webinar here about throwing your holiday items onto your Loyalty Rewards order, to earn your points, you can absolutely do that because you have that flexibility. Now, one of the other amazing things that they offer with your Loyalty Rewards program is that when you go to order your Lifelong Vitality vitamins, which everybody absolutely needs, when you order your Lifelong Vitality vitamins, you have an opportunity not only to save an amazing amount of money because of the price point that they put on these. These are easily worth over $150. And they are available to you as a wellness advocate for $79.50. And when you order them on the Loyalty Rewards program, you can add up to 3 additional supplements at reduced prices. So if you have a loved one that wants to try the Microplex and the Z Omega, those are 2 of our daily components in that Lifelong Vitality. So you can add those. Or if you wanted to add your Digest Zen and PB Assist to follow along with Dr. Hill's protocol, those are available here at your reduced prices. And one of my dailies is this Deep Blue Polyphenol Blend. This is an amazing supplement that really helps your joints and muscles when you're feeling a little too much inflammation or too achy. So these are all available at a super discounted price when you use the Loyalty Rewards program. So when you do, flip the screen. How it works, because it is a monthly auto ship, in order to continue receiving your points, receiving your rewards, you have to put something in there. Like I said, it can be as small as a tube of toothpaste or whatever, a bottle of lemon oil if you'd prefer. But in order to continue to earn points and to grow your percentage, you have to have a minimum of 50. Now your percentage looks like this. The auto ship rewards credits at the bottom allow you to earn points on every single order that you place through the Loyalty Reward program. So for your first 3 months in the program, you're earning 10% back on everything that you purchase through this program. So for super easy math, if you order 100 PV in product, you're getting 10 points into your point bank, okay, for your first 3 months. After that, your next 3 months, it bumps up to 15. And then every quarter it grows by 5%. So 20, 25, and then after your first calendar year in this program, you are earning 30% back on everything that you purchase, which on top of that 25% discount that you get on the front end, it is tremendous savings. So at that 50 PV mark, you get to earn your 10%, you get to earn your 10 to 30% and continue to grow in your percentage growth. To qualify to receive commissions, it's 100 on a single order. And then to get a free product of the month, it's 125. Now, every single month, doTERRA offers a free product if your order goes out before the 15th and is 125 PV or more. Now, it's an amazing offer. It's an amazing opportunity. When I first got started, that was how I got to know some of the products that I didn't really know what to do with, how to order, why I would order. And so some of them are a little bit obscure like that, fennel or thyme. And as I'm learning more and more, I realized that fennel and thyme are amazing to have in my oil box. But sometimes, like this past month, it was On Guard, which is a great one. And we all go through On Guard quite a bit. So if you have any more questions about the LRP, absolutely reach out. There are some videos explaining it in your order site as well. So take a look at that and really check out the value, because it is a tremendous way to save a lot of cash.
So we also wanted to list other resources that would be available for you to learn more about how to use your oils. Modern Essentials book, or the Essential Life book, is kind of like a little mini like an oil Bible, if you will. It has all of what each oil is good for. It's got different recipes for oil blends you can make. If you have encountered certain ailments, you can look them up and see what might help you with those. So those are great resources to have on hand. The Modern Essentials book also has an app that you can get on your phone, which is really nice. And the Modern Essentials book is available from aromatools.com. The Essential Life book is from oillife.com. Is that right, Julie?
Yep.
Okay. A couple other resources are doTERRA.com. They have really tried to, when Julie and I started 6 or 7 years ago, there was not a lot of resources, and they were all over the place. So if you just go to doTERRA.com and hover over our advocates, there's all kinds of information in there. There's doTERRA University. There's information and product pages on each product with how to use them, what they're good for. So that's a great resource to just go digging around in. doTERRA also has an app called Daily Drop, which will give you a video or a little tidbit about one oil every day. Another great way to just kind of slowly introduce yourself. doTERRA also has a blog for product, a blog for science, and a blog for business. And you can access those from doTERRA.com. And then you'll also notice that as you start to get into this, you want to make roller balls. You might totally love using basil all the time, but you might want it diluted in a roller ball for you. So aromatools.com is a great resource for buying empty glass bottles, spray bottles, roller balls. They have a plethora of books, just everything you could want when you're using essential oils. So check that out. Also, as we were preparing for this webinar, we got so excited and we feel so much passion about how we use our oils, and we want to share that all. And I can't believe that we've already been talking for 50 minutes. So we will, in one of our future webinars, we're going to do a makeover webinar. So making over your gym bag, making over your diaper bag, making over your purse, car, whatever we come across and can cram into an hour, we will make over.
And I think we've got that one set up for 2 weeks from now. So the second Wednesday in November, we're going to cover Make Over Your Lifestyle. So stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. And I just think this is important to, when I started using the oils, I kept them all in the box that I got them in, and I just moved the box around. And as I became slightly more obsessed and my oil collection grew, I found that it really helped me if I keep the oils in the spot where I use them. So in the kitchen, I have all my citrus oils. In the laundry room, I love to have Purify, Melaleuca, and lavender. I either put them in the wash or put some on a dryer ball and throw them in the dryer. Having oils that you're going to use by your bed, having oils that you want to use when you're chilling out on the couch, keeping what you want in your purse or backpack, having what you want in the bathroom, just kind of placing the oils strategically where you're going to see them and use them more. And it might mean having a couple bottles of lemon or a couple bottles of Melaleuca, and that's okay because you've got that loyalty rewards order that is going to help you just earn free products. So then you can just start placing oils all over the house where you'll see them and where you will use them.
Well, and one more plug on having a couple bottles. If you get down to halfway or more than halfway gone of your lavender or your lemon and order a second bottle, do a little marrying. Pour some out of one bottle and into the next, so you have 2 bottles available instead of going through and tossing that empty and having one full. Utilize that extra bottle. Excuse me. So some of the other amazing products that I know Glenda and I incorporate into our daily life that you can totally utilize for your loyalty rewards program is the skincare, the hair care. We have amazing cleaning products. You know, I have really not gone to Target in a long time. And now when I do so, it's typically for that one item that I need or that obscure thing. But I am no longer there once a week and buying up way too much stuff because I do get all of my skincare, my hair care, my cleaning products through my loyalty rewards program, which means that not only do I have amazing products, but I get rewarded for buying them and I get to earn free oils with it. So check them out, test them out, try them out. They are awesome. So one of the things that you will realize is that with doTERRA, there's kind of a fun tagline, there's an oil for everything, and there really, truly is. I encourage you to start diving in. Grab that Modern Essentials or Essential Life book and really see how doTERRA can change your world, because they are amazing. And if you really don't know where to start and you'd really rather talk to an individual about it, Glenda and myself, we are more than happy to help you. But your upline, the person that introduced you to doTERRA, knows a ton. So talk to them. And if they are unsure, just really ask them about their personal experiences and why they got excited about doTERRA, because you don't have to be an oil expert to know what you've experienced and what you love. And get out there and experience it and then share it with others, because these oils are tremendous. So share oils with others. Everyone is sick and feeling horrible, and I'm over here thinking, I wish they'd just give these oils a try already. I have felt this way so often, and it's almost like bashing your head against the wall sometimes. But, you know, asking some simple questions. Hey, are you open to trying something natural? And if they're not yet, they're not. But if they are, you know, then offer them the opportunity. But sometimes you have to ask them, are you open? Instead of, hey, shoving this down their throat. Try this, try this, try this. Because sometimes people don't like that bossiness. And when you have discovered that you are absolutely loving living the doTERRA lifestyle, and you're finding that it is becoming super easy to share these oils with those around you, because it's easy when you find something that you love to share it with those that you love. Building a essential oil business can actually be easier than you expect, because when you're sharing something with passion, it doesn't really feel like work. It's pretty amazing, the opportunities that abound. So let us know, and we will help you walk through that journey. Thank you so much for your time. We've got about 1 minute left. Team night is coming up November 7th. We're going to be at the Lenox Community Center in St. Louis Park from 6:30 to 8 doing a make your own perfume blends evening. So that should be a lot of fun. We have a Days for Girls event November 18th in Lakeville from 3 to 6. We are putting together reusable feminine hygiene products for girls in third world countries. So we need you if you can sew. We need you if you can't. We've got plenty of things to do, even if you don't have any sewing skills, which include cutting fabric, packing bags. Come and collaborate with us to offer these amazing things for girls in need. Our next upcoming events, next week we've got Aaliyah Sheehan is coming back, and she's coming back to talk about using oils to help with your monthly moon cycle. So that can be a painful time for some people, and she has really some tremendous wealth of knowledge to talk about that. Again, our team night is November 7th. Unwind Within, the massage studio here in South Minneapolis, is doing an Intro to Oils class November 10th. Our next monthly business meeting is Saturday, November 11th, 8 a.m. at the Lunds and Byerly's in St. Louis Park. Post-convention tour, November 14th. It is free. However, you will need to register. Last time I popped on, it looked like it was sold out. However, I would say encourage you to keep going back and looking, because as they start to get a head count, they have expanded the space in the past. So hopefully they will allow that for us as well. And I believe there are other tours still available throughout the US. So if doTERRA hasn't come to your city yet, hop on to doTERRA.com, check out their events page, and see if they are still coming to your area. Thank you so much for being with us today. We've got some amazing things going on this week, and we will see you next week with Aaliyah Sheehan.
Thank you.